you can make calls as to what to do very quickly because you're not the one playing. So if it's wrong, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, also your math skills like increase tenfold
When you're not actually clicking.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Your arithmetic is as quick as lightning when you're not the one playing.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So the two things we need to do right off the bat, we need to pick our whale bonus, and we need to look at a map and pick some paths. Generally, you want to do both before, like you want to have seen both before you actually settle on either one, because it could change your decisions. Just generally speaking, random rare card I think is pretty iffy on Watcher. There are some rare cards that we're not mega happy to see early on. She does have some good rares later, but like, you know, if we get okay, so one of the best rares we could get would be like Deva Form, very very strong scaling, but it's pretty awful to have on floor 1 because it's just like a 3 energy power that's not going to have time to do anything. So we actually really don't want that right now. So I'm not a big fan of random rare card. 3 random potions is quite good. That's going to give us a lot of punching power for early game and let us take more elites pretty effectively. Lose 7 max HP for a rare colorless card. Honestly, like, it's rare for colorless cards to be great. There are some good ones, but like generally you're going to find them from shops or events, and like it'll be very clear when they're good, and they're very not good otherwise. So I don't like that option. And then the boss relic swap is quite good on Watcher because her starting relic is not great, and most of the boss relics are good. However, Chris is in this call, and apparently 4 of his last like 5 runs have either been Busted Crown or Runic Dome. So
I've sent them all to Roos, and I'm like, oh, I got Busted Crown, and that didn't go very well. It's fine. I'll start another one. What's the worst that could happen? Hey, these options are bad. I'll go for the boss relic. Oh, it's a Runic Dome.
So I like.
I've been brutally unlucky.
So generally speaking, I either like 3 random potions or the boss relic swap. They're both good options here. Let's look at our map first, and then we'll make our decision. So sort of the ideal thing. Oh, hey, Smashy's on. So, kind of the ideal thing that I want out of a path is you want 3 hallway fights early on, because the first 3 always come from an easier pool of fights. So we want 3, and then we would really like a campfire to get an upgrade before our first elite. And then after that, we want as many elites as possible, ideally, and then hopefully with some campfires scattered in there. Now I see up that left side, it looks like there's a pretty high density of elites and campfires as you go up.
Looks like here we have, if we go across the middle, we get 3 fights, 2 question marks, 3 question marks, 2 campfires, and then the path of elites.
Yeah, that looks really nice, and we can actually deviate to that shop there if we get like an event that gives us some gold. Mm-hmm. So that's a really good path. We'll definitely take that one. Who's our Act 1 boss? Okay, the Guardian. Guardian, like, there's not that much you have to do to prep for him. I would say he's the weakest of the 3 Act 1 bosses for sure, because you can do the thing where you knock him into his shell. Some scaling options are nice for him because you can like deploy them while he's in his shell, or like getting to the point where we can front load enough damage to get him back in his shell quickly is nice. But just generally speaking, you need to plan your deck around the other 2 Act 1 bosses quite a bit more heavily than you do Guardian. So we'll keep him in mind, but it's not awful to see him. So let's go back to our whale bonus. I think because we have like a very forgiving act with all those campfires, and we're not that worried about our Act 1 boss, I'm a little more tempted to go for the 3 random potions. The random boss relic has like more upside and more downside potentially. So if we were trying to path through a really difficult act, we're a little bit more motivated to try and like gamble for a very strong boss relic. The 3 random potions are like, they're going to be pretty set value. Like we can get better or worse potions, but just generally speaking, we know we're going to get just like a good, nice bonus out of that one.
So, potions?
Yeah, I think the potions is good here. Dex Potion, Fire Potion, and Ambrosia. So those are pretty good. Fire Potion's really good, like, for an elite. Ambrosia Potion is going to let us blow up an elite as well. So we got definitely very solid potions there. Alright, so this guy is just a race. He, because he just, like, continuous scales up, we just want to dump our damage as fast as possible. It's kind of unfortunate we didn't draw a 3rd damage card, or, like, our Wrath this turn or something, but it'll be alright. Let's see. So if we eruption strike, that's 33, so not quite enough. We'll take 12 that way. We could do. I don't think we want to take more damage than we need to, so we could. Well, take 12 if we do it that way. We do 21 if we eruption strike defend. We might just have to go and do vigilance and then probably miracle and play the 2 strikes just to get as much damage down as we can, and we'll have to wait for eruption to come back around. I think we just take we're throwing away more damage than we want to otherwise. All right, so we know we're getting vigilance next turn. So, eruption next turn. Let's just look at the draw pile. Let's just make sure we have lethal next turn. So we have 33 damage in hand next turn. So yeah, we can just full block and know we kill next turn. So just defend, or like vigilance defend is fine. Alright, Liquid Bronze is nice. If we were going to go against Hexaghost, I'd be more motivated to take it. I'm not sure that that's better than any of the potions we have right now, though, is the thing. Because the potions we got are all pretty solid. I think we'll pass on that one. Study, Tranquility, Concentrate. So Study is, like, solid later on in the game. It's kind of slow to do anything useful for us right now, and paying 2 energy to not do much on a turn is really bad in Act 1. So I don't think we can take that right now. Tranquility is a solid option for getting in and out of Wrath, but it's a skill, which is very bad against Gremlin Knob because it's going to buff him up when we play it. And at least in this early part, we're basically wanting fights to end on the turn we go into Wrath. So a lot of times there's not going to be much point in having the Tranquility to get back out. Concentrate is just like a decent solid damage card. We're on 3 energy, so a lot of times because our eruption is still costing 2, like that's just going to be an extra attack card that we can play on a Wrath turn. And there's a few AoE fights in Act 1, so I think we take the Consecrate. See, this is where we would like to have drawn it for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we do vigilance and defend, we full block. We could use the miracle to get the curl up off of one of them. That's probably worth doing. So vigilance, defend.
It's such a short fight, right?
Right, like we're not necessarily going to have anything better to use the miracle for. And this still full blocks for us, which is nice. If we go into a Wrath this turn, we can probably just kill. So we can kill the one in the front with Eruption. We can't. Let's see. He'll go to 7. Yeah. So Strike, Consecrate will kill the one in the back after we go into Eruption.
Perfect.
Okay. So we probably need to take Empty Fist here. It's just like a good damage card. It's better than our strikes, and it's going to help us get out of Wrath on turns that we need to. So we're like a little better, like against Gremlin Knob or something, or Lagavulin, we're a little better at getting back out of Wrath again. And again, it's an attack, not a skill, so it's not going to buff up Gremlin Knob when we play it against him. Well, that's both of our ways to get out of Wrath in our hand, unfortunately. So it's pretty spooky to go into it right now. Let's look at our draw pile. So the worst hand that we could draw next turn has 24 damage in it. If we played... Let's see. If we did Eruption on the one in the back and then strike the one in the front... The one in the back will be at 20, and then we have 24 damage we're drawing. So we know that if we stay in Wrath, we could kill next turn. So yeah, Eruption that one, strike the one in front. Oh, I forgot he was weakening us. Well, we have 3 strikes, we're fine.
Would it not have been worth the Miracle Empty Fist and then leave him on 2 HP?
Yeah, that would have been fine too. I mean, either way, we've got lethal.
Yeah, but you kill them anyway.
Yeah. So fasting is real strong, but I don't think we can play it just yet. If we get to like a fourth energy or we get a Deva form, that gets so much better. That's like a scaling thing that we're not ready to play yet. Empty Mind is going to be better when we have things to draw to. Like really, right now, all it would be doing is like getting us to our Wrath faster. But I think it's just kind of a low-ish impact card. We're not super excited about adding it. Bowling Bash is going to be really good against Tri-Sentinels, and we're very close to having the front-loaded damage that we need for the rest of Act 1, so adding that one I think will pretty much have us there. So I would take Bowling Bash. And I think we're now set for the elites in Act 1. Let's see. How far away is that shop? I know there was one on the act. So it's question mark, fire, then we can go shop. Yeah, I would take this. We can go and get the gold and just take the curse out at that shop there. And this isn't like the most awful curse in the world either. We'll survive. Even if this is a fight here. Which it's not. So this is the good face, bad face thing. So I generally don't think this is a great event to be taking. Like, some of the bad faces are kind of bad, and a lot of the good ones aren't that great either. It's
I couldn't tell you what any of the good ones are, but I know for a fact that one of the bad ones is you miss the next non-boss chest.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. There's like a large array of different options here, and just I don't think generally speaking, the like rate of return on it is that great. Lose 7 HP for 75 gold, though, when we're about to go to a shop is very good. We're more than happy to do that. And here we will be upgrading probably the Eruption, I think. Let me double check and make sure that's what we want to do. Yeah, get that down to costing 1 so that we can make our Eruption turns lethal a lot more often. Now the shop.
To the shop?
Yeah, I've got lots of money to spend. Lessons learned is interesting. So is question card, though. I don't know if we can pass on question card. That's so good that we probably just get that. Question card plus card removal, probably. I do like lesson learned. I wish we could buy... Oh. Well, we are 3 gold short of being able to buy both. Nice. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we need question. We'll take question card and then card remove that curse we just got. Flurry of Blows, maybe? Do we want Flurry of Blows? We haven't yet, like, put ourselves on the path of being a heavy stance deck just yet, so I don't know how much we want that. And I think we have plenty of damage cards right now, so let's pass on that. Tranquility, maybe. Tranquility is nice to have around as like a safety valve. We could buy the Tranquility, but it's a common, and we have question cards. Like the chances that we just see one are pretty high.
Yeah,
I think you can just pass here.
Campfire again?
Yes.
Yeah, that gets us back on the boss path, I assume.
Yes, definitely upgrading. So Bowling Bash and Consecrate are both decent options here.
What was Bowling Bash do when it was upgraded?
It's just more damage.
Oh.
Bowling Bash is going to be really, really good if we face Tri-Sentinels. I think we probably want to take that just because that's like almost one-shotting one of them on its own at that point. Ooh, Letter Opener is nice. Not a bad card. Or relic, I guess. Lagavulin. So we don't have any powers we're trying to wait for. We probably do want to wait and wake him up on a turn we're going into Wrath, though. So you can just pass. We get 3 turns before he wakes himself up. Okay, so we can Eruption. That'll send us down to 2. I wish... Well, we're going to draw Tranquility next turn guaranteed, right? Because we haven't seen it yet. Wait, we didn't buy the Tranquility. My bad. So we are not guaranteed to get out of Vigilance. We do have the potion that
You
can go into
could
Divinity
miracle
if
and
we
then
have
vigilance your way out of it.
to. We won't have Vigilance next turn. I'm talking about if
No,
we...
no. This turn, your eruption, strike, consecrate, miracle, vigilance.
Yeah, that does use up our miracle though. But it's probably worth it to not risk taking like 30 something damage next turn. I think that's the safe play. All right. Well, we would have been taking 21 damage this turn if we hadn't, so it turned out well. Okay, so...
Just call me the prophet.
So I think we probably want to slow roll this guy a little bit. Like, this isn't good enough damage to take 18 for, so I think just play the triple defend. We'll take 3, and then he'll attack us next turn, and then he's got 1 turn where we're debuffing him, so hopefully within that little window we get our Wrath back and finish him off. I don't think you want to waste... You don't want to waste Calm. We want to get the energy out of that next turn. It's probably just play all the damage other than Empty Fist. We'll take 18, but that's perfectly fine. We should kill before he attacks us again. Alright, so Eruption, Strike. Let's look at our deck. Let's see, because that's going to be 21, so we need 33 damage. Is there a hand that doesn't...
13 and Fire Potion.
Yeah. I'm just trying to see... We're going to be down 1 strength next turn, so the worst hand we could draw would be Consecrate, Defend, Strike, Strike, which would be 28. So that's the... If we draw specifically that, we'll have to use the Fire Potion, which is fine if we do. So, yeah, you just leave ourselves in Wrath, so just go into Eruption, Strike. Okay, so, yeah, Bowling Bash, Strike, Empty Fist. Just make sure to leave the Empty Fist for last so we are in Wrath for the others. There we go. Not too bad. Bag of Prep's pretty solid. Our turn 1s are pretty good with Bag of Prep and Miracle. Block Potion, I don't necessarily think is better than the Dex Pot. It could be in certain circumstances, but I think I would just pass on that one. Okay. Devotion is interesting. So if we take Devotion, we're kind of putting ourselves on the Divinity path. That is not going to do much in a lot of these fights because it's just kind of slow. It's going to be good for the boss and for late game. Deceive Reality, on the other hand, is going to be really good right now. Like, we're definitely slanted in the direction of attacks right now. We need some better defense, and Deceive Reality is really, really good defense. So I think we probably need to take that because we just need to get our block up a little bit. If we see another mantra later, maybe. Or Devotion, whatever it's called. When we look at the rest of the act, I can't remember what we're facing. So we've got another elite and a fight, which I think we should be able to get through that on 44, especially with these potions we haven't used any of. So let's go ahead and upgrade again. Let's see, probably the Deceive Reality, maybe? Or the Vigilance. None of these are great upgrades is the problem. I guess probably the Vigilance gets us the most. Alright, this is a fight we're happy to have Consecrate in. Or, yeah. So, let's see. Vigilance, and then just Strike any random one. I guess probably the one that's got the question marks because he's got the nastiest attack if he gets to go a couple of turns. We're just wanting to draw like Eruption plus Consecrate as soon as possible.
There it is.
Bowling Bash is pretty good here. So Eruption, yeah, just go for the Wizard there, and then Consecrate. And Bowling Bash, let's see, Bowling Bash, we'll just kill the one with 24 with Bowling Bash.
well, it won't kill. Oh yes, it will.
Oh yes, it will. It will very much kill. And then just Empty Fist to finish off. Let's see, 13. You can just kill the one that's attacking us. I mean, he's at 2. He's going to die next turn to anything, basically. And actually, you can go ahead and play the Deceive Reality just to get the safety in hand to retain. And just hold it for next turn. Alright, just Eruption kills that one, and then Strike kills the other one. There you go. Okay, Third Eye and Halt are both appealing. Perseverance is just kind of slow. It's okay. I don't love it. The fact that it can retain is kind of nice against this boss, though, because a lot of some of his attacks don't do much of anything, but then he does have a couple of scary turns. So there's an argument to be made for Perseverance. Third Eye and Halt, though, are both amazing cards. I kind of like the Third Eye because of the Scry on it, though. Let's go with that. Alright, here's where we're happy for Bowling Bash. I wish we'd drawn... Definitely wish we'd drawn the Eruption, though. I mean, we have lethal on one of them this turn, though. And then, yeah, just kill with the strikes, and then I would go ahead and Miracle and defend. Because now that we've got one down, we can slow play a little bit better and not... you want to kill one of the outer ones as soon as possible, even if you take damage, because you need to stop their double hit turns. Let's see, Eruption, Strike, Empty Fist is 39. Not quite lethal, unfortunately. So I think you probably need to just... you can just, Eruption Vigilance. I probably would have gone and attacked the one in front, just because there are hands we can draw that can kill from 33. But, I mean, we didn't end up drawing it, so this kind of worked out. But, just, to take advantage of it if it happens, I probably would have gone for the one in front.
I have a question about this one. Is it worth sometimes pushing 10 damage and taking the 10 damage? Well, in this case, 9, but, normally 10 damage that he would throw at you to kill it quicker so your deck isn't just, full of days?
That's kind of a judgment call.
Doing that.
It's kind of a judgment call, based on how impactful are the cards you have. If you've got some good 2-cost cards that can, if you draw 4 dazes and 1 strike, that's a horrendous hand. But if you draw 4 dazes and 1 dash, that's still a pretty solid hand. So it kind of depends on how good your cards are, how large your deck is at that point, and just how fast you think you can kill them with bad hands with what you have in your deck so far.
Okay.
Well, we'll definitely consecrate. We can Third Eye just to scry some cards and get some nice block down. So we want to take the Bowling Bash for sure. Let's see. Actually, I think you just want all of these because we just want to push damage next turn. We'll get lethal from the Bowling Bash and the Strike on the back one, and then we can put at least 1 strike on the front one. Deceive Reality will full block plus get us a safety to hold on to, and now we're good. We can just pass. Alright, so yeah, Bowling Bash plus Strike the one in back is lethal, and just strike the one in front. There we go. Let's see, no attacks, unfortunately. We could go ahead and let's see, what's the draw pile looking like? Okay, so if we Eruption, Safety, Defend, we take 1 and then kill next turn, which I think might be worth it just to keep us from having turns where we have nothing but dazes. Shovel, interesting. So that's going to increase the value of campfires. So especially because we don't have a ton of cards that are high value upgrades. Meditate is really, really good, and we're definitely taking it. Meditate enables just like so many strong things because you can. God, there's just like so many things you can do with it. Like you can meditate to get a like Wrath card out. You can use it to like recur cards that can get you into Divinity. You can use it to make sure you've got good attacks on your Wrath turn. And then when you upgrade it, lets you get 2. So like you can always grab yourself combos, or you could like if you get 2 meditate pluses, you can grab like infinitely re-grab the other meditate plus something. It's just like it's very, very good. Probably just vigilance and consecrate. Let's see, consecrate strike. I guess we could. Empty fist before the vigilance is more damage than the strike is actually, but we want to stay. We do want to stay in calm. So yeah, empty fist first, and then vigilance, consecrate. This is lethal. Eruption strike. Probably not worth taking over the dexterity potion. Let's see here. Possibly reach heaven. I don't know. I think we've got pretty good damage cards already, and I don't know how badly we want that in particular. I think we're mostly looking for mitigation right now. I think you can just skip. Uh, 39 should be plenty against Guardian. Let me look at the deck. I don't think there's anything we're desperately wanting to upgrade, so we probably just want to dig. Meditate Plus, though, is incredibly strong. Let's see, what would we be regularly grabbing with Meditate Plus? We'd probably be wanting to get... well, it's only one enemy, so Bowling Bash coming back isn't actually that amazing. I think we probably want to dig. Let's see a relic. Gambling Chip's nice. We'll definitely like upgrade that Meditate next time we're at a campfire, but I think this was probably better. Alright, so we may end up using like the Divinity Potion or something here. Okay, well we don't need any of the defensive stuff. We might potentially want the Vigilance, but remains to be seen. Let's get rid of the Defends. We can get rid of the Deceive Reality. You could even pitch the Miracle and hope for maybe a good offensive turn, but we may just want to hold on to that. All right, let's see what we get off of this. Okay, so probably just Vigilance, Bowling Bash, and then we'll just try to knock him into his shell next turn. We've got a Miracle to do it with. We just need to do 20 damage, which should hopefully be doable. I can't see what that is behind the Miracle. Okay, we didn't actually draw it, unfortunately. We could use the Fire Potion, though. We probably need to free up some potion slots anyway, so you could just go ahead and toss that one. And then play the damage, and the third eye, I think, just to scry. Although we actually don't have any cards in the draw pile, so it's not going to do anything.
Do I go ahead and play this one as well?
It's not going to do anything. He's going to full block.
Oh, true. All right.
So just go ahead and pass the turn. Too bad we don't have anything in the discard pile to grab with Meditate. We could Eruption, Strike. Eruption, Strike, third eye. Well, we can play everything after we Eruption. So just end it on Meditate and re-grab probably the... Well, let's think here. We might... I think we want a third eye first so we don't take too much damage from the Thorns. We don't really want the concentrate because he's going to have thorns on still. If we want attacks, we only want like good ones. So I'd take the other two though. And then defend, meditate, yeah. And let's re-grab the third eye. Okay, we got a lot of damage coming in this turn. So defend, third eye, full blocks. And we can try to get ourselves a good attack hand next turn. Keep the strike, lose the other two. We want to be able to like get him into his shell again next turn if possible. Didn't draw Wrath, unfortunately. That's a lot of damage coming in again. We could just Vigilance third eye and block almost all of it. Actually, I think we could have Empty Fisted and then Vigilanced, and it would have been better. Keep the strikes, lose the defend. Okay, so if we Eruption, strike, that's going to be 33. So he'll be 7 away. We should be able to knock him into it next turn. Yeah, I think we need to do that. We need to start pushing some damage on this guy. And then just play the Deceive Reality so we've got the safety in hand. Alright, Bowling Bash will put him into his shell here. Let's see, so we can, might as well play this Strike Consecrate. We'll get a little bit of damage through, get a little, like 2 more on him. And then we want to meditate to get ourselves out of Wrath here. Let's grab probably the third eye again, because we're going to be looking at a couple of attacks here. Let's see, third eye, Deceive Reality, and then we can just play like 1 strike with our last energy here. Lose the Bowling Bash, I guess, because next turn we're going to need to block him coming out of his shell. Yeah, that seems fine. We'll take 1, but that's not a problem. This deck doesn't actually do that much damage, is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So we can just go ahead and play the 2 safeties, and then probably just like Consecrate Strike, and we'll still full block. Now we got to do 50. We definitely don't have 50 in hand. So we could Eruption Strike for 21. We'll be at 3. So then we could Third Eye, Defend, Meditate. Yeah. We need some better damage cards. We'll keep the Bowling Bash. Probably get rid of the other 2, because he'll be close-ish to going in next turn, hopefully. Let's get the Eruption for next turn. Let's see, Eruption, Bowling Bash, Consecrate, might as well. That's like the most damage we've got here.
Should I Empty Fist or just stay in Wrath?
How much block does he have on right now? 10, right?
10.
Okay. Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and do that. And then just play the Deceive Reality. We can't always use our Divinity Potion, but I think we can save it for Act 2. Let's Vigilance, and then... Is there anything else we want to do this turn? I guess, we might as well play a Strike. We'll still full block. It's free. So we just need like 1 more good Wrath turn, he should be done. Third Eye, and like both defends will full block for us here. We would like the Eruption, not the other two. We just want to kill him next turn, I think. Let's see. So Bowling Bash is 20. Yeah, so we've got lethal, just Eruption, and then all the other attacks. All right. So we would really like to see some good ways of doing damage in this here, which none of these really are. I would have definitely preferred to see like Devaform or Ragnarok or something. Okay, so we could take the Lesson Learned, which is okay. Like, we don't have a ton of amazing upgrades, but we could just kind of, like, increase our general value by getting our strikes to do a little more. I'm not, like, very excited about it, but it's up against some not great cards here. Scrawl to draw cards is pretty good. Like, that's a very strong card. We might just take that. I mean, Conjure Blade is a way to do damage, but it also requires sinking quite a bit of energy into it on a turn. I mean, we can do stuff like grab it with Meditate, which is nice, so maybe we actually do need to take Conjure Blade as a way to get some damage into this deck. Maybe that's what we want to do. You know what? Let's get spicy. Let's try Conjure Blade. If that Guardian showed us anything, it's that like we desperately need damage. Well, we take Snecko Eye, I'm pretty sure. Let's look at our deck just to be sure. I don't think we actually have that many 2-cost cards right now. We have Vigilance.
Pretty much
everything
just
else
ones,
is
isn't it?
one. Yeah. So this is not a very good Snecko Eye deck, but we can still, for sure, like start to build our deck in that direction now. The fact that we have Question Card means we're going to see a lot more options and are a lot more likely to see like the good expensive ones. The other two relics are not great, so I don't think this is a great Snecko Eye, but it's up against not great options either, so I think we just go ahead and do it. We do always have the Miracle to help us out, like if we get a bad hand of Snecko cards, you know? Okay, we have 273 gold, so a shop is not a bad idea to hit. Let's see here. So there's... The shop on the left definitely looks a lot more appealing because it doesn't force us through 4 hallway fights and an immediate elite. Keep scrolling up. So if we hug the left side and then path through those 2 elites there, that's pretty good. That gets us 2 campfires and then 2 elites plus that shop. And 3 encounters. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Keep going up. And we could potentially deviate either into the second shop or some question marks. We've got Bronze Automaton, so we're going to need to... we're going to want ways of blocking a ton of damage on one turn, ideally. So, like the Deceive Reality to get those retained safeties is going to be really helpful here. So we might want a little more stuff in that vein. But yeah, start on the left side. We'll go attack or like fight, shop, question mark, fight, fight. Okay, so we can for sure replace... We're not playing the Empty Fist for 3 or either of the strikes for 2. We can get rid of those. We can get rid of the Defend for 3. We're not playing that. The others, I think I like pretty much all of those. So let's see what we draw. Okay, so I like getting us into Calm for 1, so probably go ahead and play the Vigilance. And then we'll play all of the 0-cost cards, just because why not? And then I think we're probably going to Miracle and Conjure Blade. Alright, that's pretty good. If only we could Gambling Chip every turn, wouldn't that be amazing?
That'd be busted with Snecko Eye.
So I think Eruption, Expunger, Strike is just lethal. I didn't. Oh, I forgot Eruption does damage too. Didn't even need the strike. All right, so Expunger worked out pretty well there. So Crescendo. Well, I don't love the fact that it costs 0, but it is a way to get into Wrath. The fact that it retains when we have Snecko is actually a little less good, because if it comes in at 3, then we don't have a good way to get it out of our hand, is the thing. Could grab another Third Eye. Third Eye Plus is just like good block value. Let's see the shop. Windmill Strike is possibly a thing we could do. We don't really have like any scaling in this deck right now. And Windmill Strike isn't good scaling, but it is scaling. We could also take the Meat on the Bone, which is a lot of sustain.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm excited enough about Windmill Strike to pay money for it. I would probably buy the Meat on the Bone. That'll help, like, if we take some bad Snecko turns and take a lot of damage, then we can use that. Alright, match game.
Okay.
Alright, we don't really care for Eruption much. I just go like across the top to make it easier to remember what was where. Eruption, Brilliance. Brilliance could be okay. Let's see what to the right is. Alright, so go one to the right again. We don't really want another copy of Eruption. Follow-up is okay. Go down one. We would actually like fasting a lot, so keep looking. We definitely don't want Decay. One more to the left. Okay. One more to the left again. Brilliance. Do we want... I don't think we want... Like, we don't have any sources of mantra, so let's just see one more and hope that it's fasting. Damn. Follow-up's not really that good in a Snecko deck, so I think we just pick something. Just pick whatever, and we'll just not get any. We were so close!
There's the fasting.
Of course, there's the fasting. We'll take the left path here. Okay, so we don't need Empty Fist. We don't really need the strikes. We're probably just wanting to set up a big Conjure Blade. We can keep the Third Eye and Meditates for free. Let's just go ahead and get rid of the other 3 as well. Okay, so... let's play the stuff that costs 0. We'll go and play Third Eye. Get rid of all of these, I think. We don't necessarily want any of them. This guy puts... If you don't play attacks, this guy puts dazes into your draw pile, so we're not very incentivized to have skills in our hand. We can go ahead and play the Defend now, though. Alright, let's Miracle and Conjure Blade, and then just finish it off with a Meditate. And let's grab... What are we grabbing? I guess Vigilance is like our best block card that we can draw. So yeah, let's grab that back. Oh, so he hasn't... okay, so I made a mistake here. On Ascension 17 and up, this guy hexes you on turn 1 instead of having a chance to hex you on turn 2 and later. So I was assuming that we were going to be hexed this turn, but we're actually not. So we can just play all of our damage right now.
Honestly, when you said it, I just presumed I'd missed a turn.
Then just go ahead and Bowling Bash. This guy's a lot easier on lower Ascensions. So we have 38 in hand. We've got... Oh yeah, we have 2 free strikes. Yeah, just Eruption and then play the strikes. Easy life. Alright, Protect is definitely what we're taking here. It's just like... The fact that it retains is a little plus minus on with Snecko. But I mean, it's an incredibly good card when it costs 2, and they only it could cost 3, and we can just be sad. But most of the time, it costs 0-1 or what it normally paid anyway. Okay, we'll keep the vigilance for 1. I think that's worth playing here. We don't need the meditate. We don't need the defend for 2. I don't think we're going into wrath this turn, so we can just get rid of that. We can get rid of the defend for 2. Maybe the third eye is worth keeping around, but let's see what we draw. Alright, well, let's play our 0-cost cards for sure. And then I think we're going to vigilance and third eye. We like the Conjure Blade. We don't need the Empty Fist or the Bowling Bash, though. I was really hoping we did draw the Conjure Blade. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I guess Miracle, Conjure Blade, Bowling Bash. And of course, the first time out of the gate, the Protect comes out swinging with a 3-cost. Alright, so now we just want to draw Expunger and Wrath. There we go. It's not quite lethal right now, though, is the problem. So he's going to take 6, so he'll go to 48 plus 3 block. And then Expunger is going to do 48, but he's going to be gaining block in the middle. What else do we have for attacks? Not enough.
We can play 3 skills, we can do 5.
Well, we can still defend ourselves pretty well with Vigilance and the free defend afterwards. So yeah, let's go ahead and Eruption Expunger. Okay, so Expunger actually doesn't give him more block in between each hit. That's nice to know. I don't think I've ever actually tested that interaction before. Omniscience in a Snecko deck seems pretty good. I think you should click that one. Okay. Do we want to upgrade Meditate, maybe? Let's look at our deck here. Yeah, I think we want to upgrade the Meditate. Conjure Blade just makes it X+1, right? Like, double check that for me.
Yeah.
Yes. So there is some argument for that because that's kind of our win condition right now. But Meditate Plus is just so strong. I think we probably want to do that. We also do want to upgrade the Conjure Blade as well. And we're about to... I think we get at least one more campfire in this act. Or no, we don't. Not until the end. We're probably going to have to rest at that one, most likely. But we'll see. We do have meat on the bone for a lot of good sustain. We're throwing away a lot of cards here. We don't want the... I don't think we necessarily want Vigilance at a cost 2 either. And then we don't want the Third Eye, the Defend, or the Concentrate, really. Those are too expensive.
Alright.
Omniscience for 0. What's in our draw pile right now? Is there something we're grabbing? Third Eye twice is not bad. Although the Scry's going to go to waste because we know what's in the draw pile, and it's going to go to 0 on the second one. We could be much better if the Conjure Blade was in our draw pile right now. We could just use it and get the Protect out and full block, although that's almost overkill. I think we probably just pass on the Omniscience this turn. Let's see, so we can go into Eruption, and we've got Empty Fist to get back out, all for free. So you could do like Eruption, the free strike, and then the Empty Fist.
Which one of these people am I attacking?
I think you want to go for I think on this Ascension we want to go for the Cultist because he's going to scale himself up, and we have a little time while the Chosen takes time to hex us. So I think we want to get him out first. So yeah, now you can play the free strike and the Empty Fist. Actually, I think it's worth spending 1 energy on the Bowling Bash because that's just going to kill. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we can Empty Fist the Chosen, and then let's go ahead and Miracle Conjure Blade.
Do we do anything else to defend, or just
You know, we
take
could.
it?
It's probably worth going. Like, this fight's going to end quickly. Let's go ahead and Omniscience. Let's do the. I guess. I mean, either the Protect or the Third Eye. I don't think it matters much. I'd probably do the Third Eye.
Oops.
Well, no, it's fine. I don't think it makes a difference. Expungers for 27. I wish we had Wrath, but just go ahead and play it. And then the strikes are free. And then we might as well just like play the Third Eye to get a scry off. I don't think we want any of that. I'd just throw it all away. We're just kind of looking for like the Expunger again to finish it off. You can play the Deceive Reality just to get the safety to retain, and then we'll go ahead and meditate. Let's grab the Expunger. We'll have it for next turn.
We can grab 2 now.
Oh, right, yeah. Let's see. I think if we just grab the Bowling Bash, we have lethal next turn. Yeah.
We have super lethal.
This is like so lethal that it kills the next hallway fight as well. I think you want the Protect again. It's just like Protect is disgustingly good. It's the fact that you get to retain it is it just solves so many problems with block
I hate
cards.
this guy.
This guy's gonna be fine. We have the Divinity Potion we can use if we need to as well. Let's see. We might play Third Eye Plus. We don't need that for sure. We don't need the Defend that costs 3. We don't need the Strike that costs 3. We could maybe keep the Meditate. Let's lose the Defend that costs 3 though. Yeah, that seems fine. That is a lot of zero-cost cards. Okay, so we can go into Wrath with Eruption, play all of the zero-cost stuff, and then I think we'll play the Conjure Blade before the Miracle, and it'll to get the Expunger in, and then we'll Miracle and Meditate to finish it off, so we end in Calm.
Okay.
Don't play the Third Eye that costs anything.
Right.
We would like the Protect, I think. Get rid of the other 2. Then the Defend for 0. And then, so play the Conjure Blade, so that we'll go down to 0 energy, and then we play the Miracle to get back up to 1, and play the Meditate. And now we can grab... I think I like the zero-cost Third Eye. Is just like the solid block for next turn.
Oh, 2 of them.
I guess you could grab the Eruption for 0, just in case we draw, like, lethal damage next turn with it. Omniscience for 0 with nothing in the draw pile is cool. Do we have anything that draws cards? Sadly, no. Okay,
Yeah,
so
free
if we play Eruption, we've got 20 damage from the Bowling Bash, and 54 from the Expunger is 74. And then 9 from the Eruption is 83. And then the Empty Fist gets it up to 101. How much is he at right now? 122?
122.
Not quite enough. How much energy does... I think we still have some energy left over for the Vigilance afterwards.
No,
we go up to 5.
You're right.
We go up to 5 after the Eruption.
Yeah.
And then...
Play 3 for Empty Fist.
Yes. So the Vigilance would put us back down to 0. And we do have the Third Eye to get more block on top as well. So yeah, go ahead and play the Eruption. And then all the damage. And then Empty Fist, Vigilance, Third Eye. You know, for a deck that's like not that good, this deck is really good.
It's not doing anything outstanding, but it's just sort of...
It's just Snecko Eye plus Watcher cards is the thing.
Yeah.
Alright, well, free Bowling Bash seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Anything to boost damage?
Do we have lethal this turn? No,
No.
I don't think we do. We do have a free third eye plus, which is 9 of the block we need. So let's go ahead and play the bowling bash. I mean, there's no reason not to.
Right.
So the third eye plus vigilance, full blocks. So then we can still even play the strike as well. If we just draw the expunger, we have lethal. So it doesn't matter what else we do. All right. So now you can just play the vigilance and the strike. Oh my god, Shuriken too. Yeah, Shuriken's pretty good.
Yeah.
We'll definitely take that. That's oh, power potion. I think we can probably drop the block potion for that. I think power potion is definitely going to be more valuable. We can use that in the automaton fight. All right, so Reach Heaven is more appealing now that we have Snecko Eye, because the 2-cost part is really good.
The cost part,
the 3-cost, yeah, it is 20 damage though, and it exhausts itself, so it's a kind of inoffensive. That 20 damage is like, that's going to be really, really nice to have. I think let's go ahead and take it.
This one, so we can hit the elite, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oddly Smooth Stone is very good too. Okay, this fucker. Well, we're not playing that.
Oh.
We probably are playing the Eruption. We don't want the strike that costs 2, definitely.
Don't want this.
Probably not for 3, no. I don't think we want the defend for 1 either. Not badly enough to actually keep it in hand. This is probably fine. I'm plus minus on the strike, but it's something that's playable, so we probably just hold on to it. Alright, this is not a great turn here. Okay, so if we Eruption... We can Eruption strike to kill the wizard. Now, let's see, Vigilance plus Protect should full block for us. Protect costing 1 is heckin' nice. What's in our draw pile? Third eye. We don't... This Omniscience has not been good a single time yet. I'm so disappointed. Let's see. We just got 4 coming at us. I think we probably just want to Miracle and Conjure Blade. We can go ahead and third eye just to get the block down. We want the Expunger. We might want the third eye. I would just draw both of these next turn. So Expunger for 2. We could... That would kill the little one. How much is Bowling Bash costing right now?
2.
Okay, so that would be 14, not quite killing the little one, unfortunately. We probably just have to Expunger the little one. It's not a great turn, unfortunately. We just kind of drew nothing but block, which we didn't want. Ugh, that is a lot of health on minions there. Let me think. At what point do we need to use a potion here? We could... I think we want to save the Divinity potion for the boss. We could use the power potion to help us out a little bit here, because this is about to get scary. Could do Devotion. I think it's better than any of these others here, just because it basically puts like a 5-turn clock on the rest of the fight. Let's see. I think we need to... Well, we can go back into Calm if we Empty Fist. We could Empty Fist and Consecrate. And then Vigilance to go back in.
One of the little ones. I guess
Yeah.
this one's the weakest.
Yeah. We're going to be getting hit for a truckload next turn. And then let's go ahead and meditate. We can grab the expunger and the... What else do we want? I guess probably the free defend is the best thing we've got. Well, maybe the vigilance. It does block for a lot more. I think it's worth spending one to get that much more block. What's in the draw pile? Omniscience. You suck. We could eruption and then do it.
Well, if we do reach heaven, then a through violence goes in there.
That's true. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and eruption. Eruption first to get more damage.
Little one, I suppose.
Sure. And then reach heaven. Probably put that on the... Yeah, let's do it on that one. Now omniscience to the through violence. Very nice. Okay, so now we can expunger, and then vigilance and protect should block pretty well for us. I'll take 10, but honestly getting out of this fight only taking 10 is pretty good. So we got the bowling bash for free, which I think we just dumped the damage. Just bowling bash, strike. Do we want to actually... There's not anything in the discard pile we care about meditating, really.
No, just the bowling bash.
Yeah. Which, actually, that's probably better than
Free
playing
bowling
strike.
bash is
Yeah,
not bad.
go ahead and meditate just to grab the bowling bash back. Yo, thanks for making bowling bash do more damage.
Yeah.
So yeah, just bowling bash and strike is going to be lethal. Appreciate it, my friend.
It's just being a bro.
Oh, nice. Happy flower.
Happy flower is not bad.
So if I ask how good of a card is Blasphemy, are you going to start your answer with depends?
Actually, no. Blasphemy is an incredible card.
Okay.
It is an incredible card, but we're kind of getting to the part of the run where it becomes less good. Like, Blasphemy, if you could get Blasphemy on floor 1, it would be the best thing in the entire universe. It's unbelievably strong. Like, what Blasphemy does for you is lets you completely bypass that phase of the game where you're like, I need to take these damage cards to get me through the first part of the game. Blasphemy just does that for you in one card. And then it kind of falls off later, but like you got to immediately go into finding your mitigation and your scaling, and you only have to take like the very, very best of damage cards because like Blasphemy just blows up fights for you. We are getting to the point where it's not as good at that is the thing. So we might still take it just because, like, if we upgrade it, it retains. So we can just, like, wait until, like, you can just play Blasphemy and then, like, do the expunger and it kills everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to increase our lethality quite a bit. The only other choice here maybe would be Devotion. Devotion's alright. It's another way into Divinity for us. If we upgrade it, we're getting into Divinity about every 4 turns or so, which I think going down the line, that's going to be the better way to get us into Divinity, which we may, like, we need stuff that can kill late game stuff, and Divinity might be that for us, so maybe I'm leaning slightly towards the Devotion. You know, if we play it with Omniscience, that's really good. Like, if we upgrade it and then Omniscience it, we're getting 6 mantra per turn, which is pretty sick. I think I talked myself into the Devotion. Let's do that.
Okay.
If we were any earlier in the run, though, Blasphemy for sure. Nice, Devotion for 3. We don't need we maybe reach heaven. I don't think we need any of these 2-cost cards. We don't need the devotion for 3. I think we like the rest of this, though. I'd probably get rid of the Reach Heaven also, because I think we just want to pour more into Conjure Blade.
Sure.
Are we getting attacked right now? We're getting attacked for 12, which the Deceive Reality plus Third Eye takes care of that. We might draw something better with the Third Eye, but we might not. Let's just keep it. We'll draw 5 new ones, and if we take a little damage, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so...
Pretty mediocre draw.
Yeah, it was. So we'll put that on the warrior. You want to go for the warrior in general first because the healer not only heals like both of them, but the warrior will put defense on the healer as well. So like even though the health on the healer is lower, it's like more effective health unless you're blowing it up in one go. Okay, do we just Conjure Blade or do we Third Eye and Conjure Blade? I think I like Third Eye Conjure Blade. Let's just not take damage here. Getting the Scry off is nice. We probably want the Bowling Bash and the Protect. So let's Miracle, and then Conjure Blade, yeah. There's the Omniscience. What's in the draw pile? Nothing worth omnisciencing. I swear, like, Omniscience with Snecko Eye should be insane, but, like, we always draw it when there's nothing in the draw pile.
I don't think we're erupting for 3. That seems foolish.
Well, we actually might be, because then that makes Expunger do 54.
Well, we can't.
Oh, yeah, you're right. We're not in Calm. Never mind. I'm just like so used to being in Calm that I was just like mentally making us do more damage than, or having more energy than we did. So let's see. I guess we could just
strike, but
we could just Expunger Bowling Bash. I think is probably going to be the better play.
Oh, strike was free. I should have played it.
And it's okay. Well, Vigilance being free is nice.
Yeah.
You Empty Fist first, so we stay in Calm. Okay, so we're basically full blocking. I think we probably want to go ahead and play the Reach Heaven. Let's see what else we got here. We got a Strike we could play, or we could just defend. I think it's probably better to just not take the damage. The Strike isn't going to be that relevant.
Yeah. We could use this 2-cost Protect while we have the mana for it.
I'd rather have it in hand. Even though it costs 2, the fact that it retains is kind of valuable. I would just play the Defend. Okay, Omniscience, you're going to be good this time. What's in the draw pile?
Expunger.
Okay, Omniscience the Expunger.
Or Devotion.
Or you could even do the 3 Violence, actually. Probably the Expunger, though.
Oh, there it is.
Let's see. Concentrate will kill the warrior. Is there anything better we can play? We could do Strike. Then we don't have another attack to play. I think you... Oh, you're right. It's only doing 5.
Oh,
Shit.
it will.
Okay, so we need a Strike to finish the warrior off before it gets healed. And then, I guess just Third Eye to get a Scry off. We like all of that. Well, maybe not the Defend. Lose the Defend, but keep the other 2. Should just be lethal next turn.
It. Oh, it did 5 damage. Cool. Good job.
Eruption through Violence. I don't really like any of these, honestly. I think we just skip.
Button I wanted.
Okay, we can get rid of, like, basically all of this, to be honest. Maybe keep the Omniscience just in case. So we're getting rid of 8 cards, so there'll be 6 left. Yeah, I mean, just hold on to it, I guess. Go ahead and get rid of everything else. Did your stream freeze for me, or what? Wait, why is it lagging? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I couldn't for a second. But,
Okay, now it caught back up.
do we keep the strike or go?
No, I don't think so.
Too? Okay.
We're not interested in playing strikes that cost energy.
Sure. All right.
Okay, what do we get here? Free defend, which we're not getting attacked. Honestly, we probably just sink everything into a Conjure Blade. We could do the Bowling Bash on the Sentinel, just because it's doing 20 right now, which is pretty good. Probably Bowling Bash and then Miracle Conjure Blade.
On this one?
On the Sentry, yeah. Oh, you should have Miracled first.
Oh, yep.
Is there something... Well, I guess we could have Miracle meditated, but... It is what it is. Okay, let's see.
You cut out again?
I'm thinking. I'm not sure
Okay.
why. I guess maybe my connection's going out or something. Okay, so if we...
I don't think you cut out. I just think you stopped talking because you were thinking that time.
Okay.
That could also be true. Let's see. We don't have a lot of good options this turn here. We could... I think probably the best thing we can do is just like Devotion, Miracle, Protect. We'll take some damage.
That was my thought.
Yeah, we just don't really have a lot of good things to do this turn. Don't have a lot of good things to do this turn either, geez. Well, I guess I don't... Well, if we take 20, we go to 32, so Meat on the Bone will trigger, and we'll go back up to 44. So we effectively only take 8 if we just don't block this turn. I think you probably have to just expunger this Sentry. We don't want to get too many dazes. Okay, so we can Vigilance for a full block. Actually, no, we're frailed right now, so we'll still have to block one more. There is a free defend we can tack on, though.
We can do the... Okay, so you want the Vigilance and
Yeah.
the free defend? Okay.
Yeah, those protects being really cheap is going to be valuable. And we can just go ahead and Third Eye to get the Scry off. I think we like the Omniscience, we like the Meditate, we like the Reach Heaven, we don't like the other two.
And might as well strike, I suppose.
Can't hurt. Snecko Eye is not being too kind to this fight, so we got 20 we have to block. What's in the draw pile there? Is it Expunger? It's not. So we can block with the Protects pretty easily. So let's probably strike, and then Reach Heaven, and then just play the... Let's see. I guess just play the 2 Protects. And then might as well throw the Defend on to get the full block.
Ooh. Oh, I like that.
Is that... so that's 49 damage. And then it goes up to 67. So we're still 1 short if we do it that way, unfortunately. Which
Trigger Shuriken. Oh, that gains 1 strength. Never mind.
Can it... We'll go up to... we'll go up to 5 energy, and then down to 4. So then we could play... We can't trigger letter opener, but we could vigilance and third eye to still full block. So yeah, he'll just go to 1, but we won't take any damage. So yeah, eruption through violence, empty fist, vigilance, third eye. Just drawing any of this is fine. He's at 1.
Sure.
Doesn't really matter what we take. He'll get a block off, but we should have lethal anyway.
I can just expunger.
Yeah, that'll do it. Divinity expunger is pretty high damage. I don't think we need any of this necessarily. Swivel is a little better because of the fact that we have Snecko Eye. So we could maybe take that. It's just like, it's not a particularly high impact card, but this is like as good as it gets, really.
We can take it. Why not? Let's just take it.
Sure, let's get a little spicy.
I've
I've been seeing a shop's worth it at 200 gold.
At 200?
Yeah. Wave of the Hand is very, very good. I think we're taking that.
Seems good.
Any of these potions we really want? Not particularly. Carve Reality is somewhat appealing. It is just kind of like more damage cards, though, which I don't know how badly we need those right now.
Right.
Maybe just card remove. Take a strikeout. And let's move on.
Guess it doesn't really matter which one of these I go to. This
You picked wrong. This fight sucks. Okay, we don't need the Consecrate. Protect for 1 is really good. We don't need the Empty Fist. We can keep all the rest of this, though. It's all pretty good.
Snecko Eye was kind at that time.
Yes, it was. Okay, so get Wave of the Hand down first. And then, let's see. We don't actually even have any attacks for Swivel to hit, but the more block we play, the more weak he gets, so, I mean, we might as well play it anyway. Because, like, the Reach Heaven already costs 0. So, yeah, just throw everything down except the Protect.
Okay.
And then,
should I go ahead and meditate?
Do we want to meditate? Oh, it's third eye costs 3. Never mind. Yeah, let's go ahead and meditate. And let's grab us a. I think we can probably grab the Reach Heaven again. Do a little more damage. It's because it costs 0 is nice.
Oh,
and then Vigilance is going to be our best block card, I think. He's got enough weak, I think, to be good for the rest of the fight. It shouldn't be lasting more than 3 more turns. Okay, so we can through violence him and Reach Heaven again. Now we just need to block, so I guess just Vigilance and Deceive Reality gets a safety in, which is nice. Now we're good for this turn.
Free Devotion. Suppose I'll do that.
What do we have for Omniscience? Let's see, Bowling Bash twice is not bad, I guess. So if you Eruption first and then Omniscience for Bowling Bash, I think that should be lethal. Oh no, wait, it's only for 10 right now, so not lethal. Wait.
Lethal.
Oh, it's because we were in, yeah, it's 20 each because we were in Wrath. Math is hard. Sands of Time with Snecko Eye is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, we're definitely taking that. So I think we probably need to go ahead and rest, just because, like, if we have a poor Snecko hand on the turn we're getting hyper beamed, we would like to have as much health as possible. So
Okay.
let's go ahead and rest it up. Okay, so we don't need the consecrate this turn. We don't need the eruption this turn. Don't need the bowling bash this turn. We can use the swivel to make the reach heaven free, which will be nice.
Yeah.
And let's hold on to the sands of time. It'll make itself cheaper in the next couple of turns, and we can use it on the little ads that he summons.
Everything else is definitely worth
I don't think
keeping.
we actually... Well, we could have gotten rid of the third eyes just to get more damage down. Although now we have Wave of the Hand, so the more blocks we can use to get his artifact removed, the better.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, Wave of the
Wave of
Hand.
the hand.
Go ahead and play the third eyes. We like the protect. Get rid of the other two.
Go ahead and do this one too.
Yeah. I think we don't necessarily need the Deceive Reality or the Strike, but the others I think we want. And then Swivel to make the Reach Heaven free. We don't really have... Well, let's see. Is there anything we want to grab with Meditate? What's in the draw pile? Or the discard pile, sorry. Another Wave of the Hand wouldn't be awful. I mean, it being 0 is nice. Maybe just grab... this Meditate and grab Wave of the Hand and Third Eye Plus, probably. This way we can get weak down on... all of the ads as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Omniscience for 0 has to be good, right? What's in the draw pile? Double Devotion actually would be really good. Let's do that. Okay, so we can Wave the Hand, and then we've got a lot of nice cheap block cards to play. I don't think we want the first 3. We'll draw the Through Violence, though. That'll be good. Let's see. Do we want to just Miracle for Conjure Blade? Probably yes. We're already full blocking, and we just want to get into Divinity and to play a big Conjure Blade, hopefully. Alright, he took the Through Violence. What are you taking? The Expunger. So we probably want to kill the guy on the right first.
Okay.
Bowling Bash is going to be good right now, even though it's expensive. We can Swivel to make it cheap. We make to make it free. Yeah, let's do that. We don't have any way into Wrath this turn, but we can Sands of Time it. So yeah, Bowling Bash, the one on the right, and then Sands of Time it, and then I think we can just finish it off with Reach Heaven. So there we get the Expunger back. We're not playing it this turn, but we'll try and play it on the Divinity turn, hopefully. We'll try and scry into it, ideally. And then just pass the turn. Having the 2 protects is going to be nice for the Hyper Beam turn. Let's see. We don't have... Oh, we do have Wrath. Never mind. I couldn't see it behind there.
Yeah, there we go.
We don't have a way out of Eruption, though, is the problem. We could use the Divinity Potion, but I would like to save that, and we're about to go into Divinity next turn. Let's see, if we just do Consecrate, Through Violence... We do have 20 damage coming at us. We could, I guess, just play a Defend and take it. Could do like Consecrate, Through Violence, Strike, Defend. Because I want to save those Protects for the Hyper Beam turn for sure. Let's do that. So Consecrate, and then Through Violence, the add. And then just Strike, Defend, I think. We'll take 15, go to 50, which is fine. So the Hyper Beam will be next turn. It's unfortunate that we're in Divinity with like no good attacks. So I guess we do Strike to kill the add, and then We'll get. I forget what he took. What did he take?
True
True
violence for
Okay,
free.
well, 66 damage is pretty good. Let's play that.
Yeah.
Then we can. I guess we just go ahead and empty fist, just because we need the damage. It's vigilance. I think. Well, I think we want the safety from Deceive Reality more than we want a third eye. So let's do Vigilance, Deceive Reality. That way we'll have protect, and safety for this Hyper Beam turn.
Get that extra 5 damage in there.
The value. Okay, so we can Wave of the Hand to get weak on, and then yeah, Wave of the Hand, and then protect, safety, third eye. And this should be full blocking. Actually, well, I mean, we might as well play the third eye and the defend, just to get more weak down. We can't play any of our attacks anyway. We'd like Sands of Time. We don't want Bowling Bash, defend, or strike. I think we can do better things than those. We got him weakened for 5 turns now, which is really nice.
Oh,
Well, there's the
right.
Divinity. So play all the attacks,
Okay.
and then just meditate. I think.
Ah, look at that damage.
Nice.
Perfect. Then defend.
Just meditate. I
Or-
think.
Meditate. Oh, right. We're not being
Let's
attacked.
grab the Sands of Time, and I guess the strike. Do we don't have lethal this turn, I don't think. So we can get 20 from Sands of Time. Or no, we have 4 strength. So 24, 38. It's 52. Actually, we do have lethal. Just Sands of Time, strike. Wait, no, we have 3 energy, not 4. So we need to block for 18. Well, we're on Ascension 0, so we get a full heal afterwards anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, just I guess just Reach Heaven, Bowling Bash. We don't really care that much about the 18. This gets us the meat on the bone value. Another devotion starts to get us into Divinity real quick. So let's look at our deck. Do we want Lesson Learned? I don't know. I'm not sure how many impact upgrades there are anymore. Stuff like Wave of the Hand, Sands of Time, and Protect is pretty good to upgrade, actually.
Conjure Blade hasn't been upgraded yet either.
There's a decent number of solid targets for Lesson Learned. We only have Act 3's worth of encounters to actually use it in, though. So getting us into Divinity faster is probably better. Yeah, I think we need to do that. Because Divinity is like how we're winning fights for sure. And having 2 of them like increases the chance that we get to play one out of the draw pile with Omniscience. These kind of all suck. I think we probably are taking Calling Bell, though. Like, we can afford 1 curse in the deck. We do have that gambling chip, which helps us with our initial turn. Pocket Watch is, like, I'm not really a huge fan of the others. They're okay, but Pocket Watch is very strong.
Less cards. Oh, wow. Neat.
Yeah, that's really, really good. Especially with Snecko Eye, because a lot of times we're not going to be playing more than 3 cards in a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Time Eater. Well, Divinity's going to be good against him. A lot of options to choose where to start here, huh?
Guess so. These idiots. Alright, well, don't need
we
that.
don't need the curse. Probably don't really need the protect for 2. We have a lot of other block cards. We don't need the strike for 2. Don't really need the deceive reality. We might take the wave of the hand just because it's very good AoE weak, which is great for this fight. So I would probably keep that. Let's see what else we draw. Omniscience. So we could Omniscience to get a free, or like 2 free devotions.
Or expunger. Oh, I guess it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work for very much because we don't have that much energy.
Yeah.
Like, it would not be very effective. I think, yeah, let's omniscience for devotion. I can't believe we're still on 3 energy. This is rough. Sneko, I better save us. Let's see. Probably we need to vigilance, and then let's play our free block cards. It's too bad we didn't get to play Wave of the Hand, but what can you do? We'll take the Devotion and the Meditate, I think. We're not that concerned about going into Wrath. We're just kind of concerned about Divinity now.
Yeah. I suppose I might as well play
that. There's a lot
right?
of damage coming in. Where are we looking on blocks? We've got a
free defend,
protect third eye, defend. It's probably going to be the best we can do, and then we can miracle and devotion. I think that's going to be what we have to do. Fortunately, we got 14 block for free from the cleat. Let's see, so we've got 40 damage coming at us. So yeah, the third eye and the defend will be enough to full block, and then we can miracle devotion, and we'll be in Divinity next turn. We'll take the Sands of Time because we're in Divinity next turn. We want all of these attacks, so let's lose the defend. Well, that Bowling Bash is incredibly lethal on something.
Yeah. Wow, we have so much energy this turn.
Yeah, we just play everything and kill everything.
Alright, let's think about what to use the
play that
Bowling
first
Bash.
while there's 3 alive. Just do that on whatever has the most health. And then
Do
we
them at
can
45.
Consecrate and Reach Heaven and Sands of Time and on one of the strikes.
That'll kill you.
And then Sands of Time. Easy life.
Jeez.
Divinity's pretty good. Let's see. Tranquility is a lot higher value when you're planning to go into Wrath a lot because it's like a safety valve to get yourself back out, but we're not really planning to go into Wrath anymore. So I think we don't want any of this, honestly. I think we just skip. Okay, let's look up at the rest of our path and see what we're doing here. So we have an okay amount of money. I'd like to hit a shop later, potentially. The left path has a good number of campfires and elites both, but it doesn't look like there's any shops on that
The
path.
shop's over on the right side.
Scroll down some. Let me see what we can do to get over there. So if we go through that elite on the right, then continue upwards, we can hit that shop. Go up a little more. So we hit that shop. That is still only 1 elite, which, I mean, it's not awful. I think this deck is like pretty decent at killing Time Eater right now.
Mm.
I'm the most scared of Reptomancer on this deck right now. Yeah, and I think I want to hit that late shot more than I want to hit the early one. That does lock us out of campfires. Let's look at our deck. How high priority are upgrades right now? We would really like to get some upgrades on the devotions, actually. So maybe we want to prioritize campfires over elites right now. Because getting those devotions to be 3 per turn is going to be really strong. So, how many if we go to that first shop, we can hit 1 campfire right after it. Continue upwards. Let's see if we can get any other campfires on that. So we can veer off to the left and get another one. And then even a 3rd one as well, and a 4th. Yeah, I think that's the path we want to take. We're just going to avoid elites, and we're going to take campfires for upgrades, because we want to get the mantras, the mantra sources upgraded.
Do we want to do fights or question marks?
Let's go ahead and do a fight. It's still early in the act, and we've got question card, which makes seeing card reward screens more valuable. Okay, we don't
this was good.
This whole hand is actually pretty solid. Probably pitch the Sands of Time, and I don't think we need to Deceive Reality. Like, we don't actually have to play that this turn. We don't really need... Well, we're going to block off the Vigilance, so we can get rid of the Defend as well. That seems pretty good. Let's do that. We can Omniscience for... There's another Devotion in the draw pile that we can grab with it. And then how much is that other Devotion? It's costing 2 right now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we can do that and then just play our 0 cost cards. And put them all on the Exploder guy, because the one in the middle, yeah. And then we Vigilance. So we're already full blocking, so we can just... let's see, is there anything we want to meditate for right now? We could get the Conjure Blade back out. And the Sands of Time.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. See, we would really like to kill that
Conjure
guy.
Blade for 9.
Conjure Blade for 9. Is this so the strike is hitting for 27? No, 18?
18.
Okay, we don't know.
So
yeah, just use that to kill
illegal.
that guy. And then, let's see, Sands of Time kills one of these other ones. And then just Conjure Blade with the rest, I guess.
It's not as fun as a Conjure Blade for 9, but...
No, it's not. That's true. That's a
There's Expunger.
Nice.
And damage 6 times. Something tells me that's going to be lethal.
This deck is just like a pile of stuff. Okay, I think we want to grab the Meditate, because if we upgrade that as well, then we can continually be grabbing Meditates plus every turn. And infinitely, like, every turn we grab, like, whatever card we want plus the other Meditate, and just do that over and over. I'll probably just see the one that doesn't lose us any health. There's not that many colorless cards we care about right now. I actually kind of like taking the Bomb right now with Snecko Eye. We can just keep putting that in play to get, like, continuous value out.
See, we're going through the shop, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need the Bowling Bash. We don't need the Deceive Reality. I don't think we want the Vigilance for 3. I don't think we want the Devotion for 3. I actually don't think we want the Wave of the Hand for 3 either. I think what
2.
we want to do here... Or for 2, yeah. Let's see... So I think we can just play the Bomb, and then Defend, and then Miracle on Conjure Blade, probably. Well, let's see what we draw, but that's, like, worst case scenario.
Well, gonna play that.
Gonna play that for sure. What's in the draw pile that we might Omniscience for?
Reach Heaven.
Possibly. Let's see. Let's look in... What's in our hand right now? So we could play the Bomb, and then I think we would like to block. So we could Omniscience, like, for a Protect or something. And then Miracle Conjure Blade, maybe. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's do the Bomb, and then Omniscience for one of our block cards. Let's do... we got 16 coming in. I guess we can just do a Protect. We don't need both of them, really. And then Miracle Conjure Blade. Okay, we got 20...
Free swivel is cool.
Yeah, might as well swivel. I guess just put it on the... let's see, we got 4 energy to play with, so we could Sands of Time.
Yeah, this one only cost 1, so...
Yeah. But we might be playing... Let's see, we'll probably just Third Eyeing. Yeah, let's do Strike Sands of Time, Third Eye, I think.
No eruption.
No, because we don't have a way back out of it this turn. We'll take the Expunger. I don't think we need the other two. Expunger for 3 is disappointing, though. Okay, we do need to go ahead and protect because of the debuff we've got on. And then... Oh, wait. He hasn't put it on us yet. Wait, what? That's really late. Okay. We are at low Ascension, though. Okay, yeah, so go ahead and... I guess just reach Heaven. Seems like the best use of our energy here. And then the bomb is about to go off, which will help.
Another bomb.
Free bomb,
For
yeah,
free.
free bomb. The Eruption is free this turn. Well, not free, but we can get back out of it with a free Meditate. So we could do Eruption for 9, and then Sands of Time would get us to 49. Hold on, let me think, because that might be bad. Because we do have a lot of damage coming our way. And we need to block. We might be in trouble here.
Oh, okay. Meditate will get us back out.
Okay, I think, well, Vigilance, we've got 32 coming at us. I think we need to do, fuck. We can't play Vigilance and Third Eye, unfortunately. I think we're just going to take a bunch of damage here. I guess probably Vigilance and then Meditate. We're just going to take 19. Grab the bomb for 0. Let's play our 0 cost stuff. We can go ahead and play Sands of Time. It doesn't cost anything. Let's see, safety. We need to block 26. So play safety, and defend gets us to 24. So we'll take 2.
Why 26 instead
Because of
of
the
just
debuff.
16?
The debuff we take 10 from it at the start of our. I guess as we end our turn.
Oh, yeah, okay. Safety. Defend, you said?
Yes. And then I guess we can put the devotion down. We're going to be in Divinity next turn anyway, but we don't have anything else to do with our energy really. Alright, now just pick any number of methods. Could literally just pass the turn and let the bomb kill him.
Oh, I should have done that. That would have been funny.
That might be better than the Thorns Potion, although Thorns Potion is going to be solid against Time Eater. I like all of the potions we have against Time Eater, honestly.
Okay.
Although Gambler's Brew is pretty good with, what is it?
The Snecko Eye.
The Snecko Eye, yeah. I don't think we need any of this. You can just skip. It's all in the way of the cards we care about. Could use Gambler's Brew instead of the Ambrosia Potion, because we do have a lot of ways into Divinity already.
Yeah.
I think that's probably good. I forget what the name of that relic is, the 155 one. I don't know if that's good enough to pay 155 for. Mayhem is kind of interesting. Is there anything that like we don't? Well, we have 2 meditates in hand actually, which if it plays one of those is really bad. So definitely don't buy that. Couldn't go wrong with another protect, honestly.
Sure, why not?
And then we can do card remove on a strike. we want to upgrade. Let's upgrade one of the devotion sources. I think we want to be getting ourselves into Divinity ASAP.
Hopefully that was the right devotion. We'll see what happens.
Or we're
Gonna
gonna
be the one
upgrade.
that sits
We're gonna upgrade the other one anyway as well.
Oh, look at that's not
It costs
cheap
3.
though. Okay, well this is gone.
We can get rid of the
Don't want
consecrate,
that.
get rid of the devotion, get rid of the protect, get rid of the deceive reality. We might keep the bowling bash. It's good against these guys. We could do like eruption bowling bash potentially if we get away back out of wrath. So yeah, let's see these. The bomb for 0 is nice. It's gonna be very good in this fight.
Meditate.
We can
free
meditate
out
and
of
get back
wrath.
out. So yeah, eruption bowling bash seems pretty good.
Any
I
in
don't think it
particular one
matters
here?
much. And then bowling bash will kill any of them really. And then we want to third eye and then meditate. We could actually miracle conjure blade as well. We like the protect. I think we like all of these honestly. Let's just keep them. Now we can just kind of chill and let the bomb kill him. Maybe miracle conjure blade first. Let's grab the bomb and...
Oh
wait, that was it. That was not the upgraded one. My bad.
No.
We may actually want to take... how much health are we at? 41?
43.
If we take exactly 7 damage and go to 36, we can trigger meat on the bone and heal slightly. But that's going to be hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
Since these guys are a little... since they come back, it's kind of hard to control the fight that well. I mean, Expunger's free, might as well.
Yeah.
I'd go on the one that's attacking us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Reach Heaven and then Vigilance full blocks for us. Okay, so the bomb is about to go off, so if we can get the one in the middle to die to a 40 damage hit, we'll be good.
Well, we could omniscience either of these
Sure, might as well.
for free.
See what it does.
I guess
It's the same thing
literally
either
the
way,
same,
pretty much.
So let's just do this one.
Alright, so now you can just pass the turn, the bomb wins.
Cool.
Could always take another protect. It is upgraded already, even. I think it's perfectly fine to just keep taking protects. It's so much safety. It's such high value. We want to go
This
off to the left
way.
here. Maybe we don't want to take another protect on top of this. We are kind of saturated, but there's just never a bad card to draw. We can get rid of the consecrate for sure. Let's see. I don't hate keeping this hand here. This is like a pretty solid hand to start with because you can swivel. Well, we want to play the devotion, yeah. Let's do the devotion. Let's well, do we want to? I don't know that we necessarily want to change his attack pattern up because we could. Well, let me think here. Let's do swivel and then hit him with Sands of Time and see what it changes his pattern to. Well, that's worse. Let's see. So we can
free
defend for 6. That gets us up to 15. So we're looking at 17 damage. You could Miracle and Deceive Reality to block a little more of it, potentially.
Yeah. Do
And
that.
that just gets the safety into our hand. So we take 12, we'll go to 31. So we'll get the meat on the bone heal. Do we have one of the mantras in our draw pile? Yeah,
Yeah.
so we can omniscience for that. And then I don't think we want to change him off of this attack here. This is a good one. So we could just play. Well, we're already full blocking. Just play the bomb, I think, in pass. All right, here's Divinity. That is a lot of damage we're looking at, though. How many? We don't actually have very many attacks. Let's hit him with the bowling bash. Let's see what it changes him off to.
Should I wave the hand, or?
I mean, we have 6 energy. I guess you might as well. Hopefully, this goes to a better pattern. We don't like that one. Let's do. I think you need to empty. Well, we can't block. I think we just have to take the curse. Honestly, let's play the Conjure Blade. He'll put a curse in our deck, but it's not the end of the world. We'll have 2.
Well,
we can.
So Empty Fist exits our stance.
But it's going to change his attack to. We could be looking at like 40 damage.
Something
you know,
worse,
we literally could just die if we do that. Is the problem,
Sure,
and we won't
okay.
have any energy for blocks.
Yeah. Well, that will trigger? That'll knock us out of Divinity, right? So we'll have 3 energy.
You don't gain energy when you leave Divinity. Like it's not like Calm where you get it for leaving. It's you only get it when you go into it.
That's right.
So yeah, just play the Conjure Blade. $22. Well, we have 2 free protects we can potentially block with. Let's try the Expunger and see what it changes into. 48. Let's play the Reach Through Heaven. That's actually not going to change his pattern because it didn't do enough damage. Fuck. 13, 26, 38. We can block 38 of it.
We have a Dex Potion as well.
Yeah, that only gets it up to 44. We could play the Gambler's Brew, but we only have 1 energy to work with, which is the problem. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the Dex pot, I guess. And then play the Safety and the 2 protects. We're still in like healthy meat on the bone healing range. Got 15 coming in. We definitely don't want to play that because that it takes our Divinity out. How much is Through Violence hitting for right now?
60.
60.
That's
Alright,
lethal.
so yeah, that's lethal. I think you skip all this. There was an argument for Battle Hymn, but it's a little questionable against Time Eater because it's just going to encourage us to be playing a lot of cards. Yeah, I think we need to fight the boss. I don't necessarily want to add a 3rd boss. Like we have a decent sustain from the meat on the bone, so I don't think we really want to heal badly enough to take that curse. And we should shit on a boss from Act 1 like really hard.
Okay.
Hexaghost.
Want that?
Don't want the defend. We honestly might be playing the Omniscience for 3 on one of the devotion powers. Yeah, so just throw away everything else. He's not attacking us this turn, so we might as well scale up as fast as possible. Actually, I just thought of it. We shouldn't have. We actually should. Yeah, we should have.
Them. Crap.
So we shouldn't have discarded anything. What's in the draw pile that we can look at? I mean, we could just play the devotions and be fine. Yeah, I think I'd rather just get the devotion going. So just play the upgraded one, and then probably the Deceive Reality. Just get a safety in hand, and then we'll hope to Omniscience the other one. Looking at 24, so we would really like to block. Yeah, just play the Protect. And then I think we will just Miracle Conjure Blade. That seems pretty good. Okay, we got 6 coming in, so like the defend for free, we'll just take care of that. We can do the expunger. Well, we could do eruption, and then expunger, and then meditate, and we'll take no damage.
Yeah.
We could grab. Let's see, what would we want to grab? Not necessarily Omniscience because it's costing 3. I think we want to let it re-randomize its cost. Maybe grab that Protect for 0. And... oh yeah, this was not the upgraded one, my bad. Alright, we're looking at 10. The Vigilance takes care of that on its own.
Stuff.
I know. Like, the swivel doesn't even help us. You could just play the Wave of the Hand.
And then some free
we
blocks.
have so much, we have so much 0 cost blocks anyway. So yeah, play like the Vigilance, the Defend, and probably like one of the Protects. Keep the other 2. And then we can Sands of Time as well. Now here's a Divinity turn that we drew almost no attacks in. Awesome.
Well, we could have kept that Sands of Time, but
yeah. Well, we got the Bowling Bash and the Strike that we can play, if nothing else.
An Eruption. Oh,
that does take us out of Divinity, though, is the problem. So I think just play Bowling Bash, Strike, and then like Third Eye. I don't think we necessarily want any of that. You can probably just get rid of it all. And we're already full blocking, yeah, so just pass. We're nice and safe because of the
I guess I could have Eruptioned at the end. Except, never mind. That's not what you want. Alright, is there nothing good for Omniscience?
So if you just play Expunger, Reach Heaven's Strike, and then play like the Safety or something, just so we block the burn. And then he'll be dead next turn for sure. Ooh, Tori is really nice. That's a great relic. Prostrate to get 3 Mantra is not the worst, but I think once we get the 2 powers in play, I think we're pretty set on that front, so we don't really need to take a 0 cost card. Probably just skip. Here I think we want to upgrade the other Devotion. So if we Omniscience for 1 and play the other, we're getting 9 Devotion per turn.
Jeez. Okay.
Let's see. Scrawl is not a bad card. We could definitely buy that. Scrawl is quite good. There was an argument for maybe the regen potion as well, but can't afford it now, so might as well head out. I think Scrawl was fine. Here, I think we upgrade the other Meditate. That way we can like keep re-grabbing them over and over.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. It sounds like a nice degenerate strategy. Where's it at? There.
This fucker again. Okay, we don't necessarily want the Meditate at 2. Like, we'd really like to get it to the point where we're grabbing them when they cost like 1 or 0.
Yeah.
Get rid of the Protects that don't cost 1. We can just keep the 1 cost 1. Get rid of the Swivel. Also get rid of the Third Eye also.
Good.
Okay, so we can play the Devotion. We can play the Wave of the Hand for 0. Might as well. Don't have a lot else to do. Probably just Vigilance, I guess. We
Devotion
could
for
wait
one.
to omniscience it potentially,
That's
or we
true.
could just play it. I mean, 6 per turn is probably just fine in this one. I think against Time Eater, we want to make sure we're getting 9, but
Yeah.
in this fight, I think 6 is plenty. We can Third Eye for free. So we're not going to have Devotion to draw to play with the Omniscience, so we might just go ahead and throw that one in the discard pile. I think we want the Conjure Blade, but get rid of everything else. Let's see, Sands of Time is free.
Unless we want to hold it for a Divinity turn.
How much mantra do we have right now? I think we should have 2.
We're
We're
at
at 3,
3.
so we'll have it in 2 turns. Yeah, you could just
Yeah.
hold it, I guess. That's fine. So then I'd probably just play Bowling Bash. Okay, we got a lot we need to block here. So we've got the 2 protects, or we could do protect, deceive reality, and the safety. You could do that plus the bomb, or that plus Conjure Blade.
So Deceive Reality.
Yeah. And then play the 0 cost protect and the safety. And then the bomb, and then we can meditate. Grab ourselves back. Honestly, I like the protect, and we could either grab the bomb and end it quickly, or we could grab the Deceive Reality and wait for Divinity to finish it off. I'd probably grab the Deceive Reality. 0 cost cards are really valuable right now.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay,
Well,
so
should do
it's 60
one
off
of
of
these.
that. We can play the 0 cost protect and the Deceive Reality. That gets us 18 of the 26 block that we need. Just play the 2 cost protect and get it out of the way, I guess. That'll be a full block. So now we can Reach Heaven and Bowling Bash. And then
Oh,
I
we're
just fell
lethal.
with Empty Fist, yeah.
We already have one of those.
I don't think we need a second one. We're going to use the Thorns against Time Eater, and that's going to be really nice. I don't think we want any of this. It's too low impact. Here, we probably just go ahead and rest up, just for safety, and then we should be good to go. I think we crush Time Eater, unless things like really go poorly on the draws.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and use the Thorns potion.
Oh, do this thing first.
Yeah, we can lose the expensive protects, I think. Let's get rid of the other one. We don't want to play the defend that badly. We don't want the parasite. We don't want the strike. I don't think we want swivel for 3 either. That seems good. Okay, I think it's worth omnisciencing for the other devotion and just getting it done. And let's we could even, if we need to use the miracle potions, we can. Let's go ahead and play that though. We'll see how the rest of the turn looks. Get the devotion out there. We can use the miracle we have to get that devotion down. So now we're up to 9 per turn, which is pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do we want to Conjure Blade for 2? I think we want to. I don't know how badly we want to block. We could just face tank this. It's 21, but we're rapidly going to reach a point where we're not taking more damage, I think.
Yeah.
I think I would just eat it to the face, honestly.
Okay.
We'll
And
save the potion for a better Conjure Blade turn, or like a Divinity turn where we can use it to get lethal.
we're already blocking 14.
Yeah, Vigilance gets us all the way to a full block. We'll retain the Sands of Time for next turn when we're in Divinity.
We have free meditate, so that's good.
Well, it's not quite free because of the fact that it's Time Eater, so it counts as a card play. Let's see what's in the
True.
discard pile and if we want, how badly we want to be grabbing it. We could grab the Conjure Blade and maybe the Wave of the Hand or the Bomb.
Yeah.
Let's do that, yeah.
And I should use the free one and not the one that costs 2, right?
I mean, I don't think it matters much. We're not going to be spending that last energy anyway.
Do Wave of the Hand?
Yeah,
I
that seems
guess?
good. I like him hitting himself for 6 every time he attacks.
Yeah, that's nice.
Okay, so in Divinity, we want to do... We definitely want to do the Sands of Time. We want to do the Reach Heaven, because that's free. That gets him up to 9. So we probably want to do, like, Wave of the Hand, Protect, Third Eye. That'll go ahead and trigger him to switch over, and we'll have blocked for a lot of this, which is good. We'll have essentially full blocked. I don't think we want the Empty Fist, but I like the other two.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll be in Divinity. Oh, we're in Divinity already. Jesus fuck. 9 mantra per turn is good stuff. Let's see. So 18 we need to block. We got Third Eye and Defend and Deceive Reality. So you can do through Violence since we've got lots of damage off of it. Let's do the Third Eye, the Defend, and the Deceive Reality. We like... Do we want Conjure Blade? I don't think we even need it, honestly. We can get rid of that. Let's... I don't know how badly we need the Bomb, but it's, it's good damage. I think we're just killing him by just playing, like, any random card in Divinity. So I would probably get rid of the Bomb, too. Get rid of the Strike. Let's take the other two, though. Those are both good mitigation cards. And then Deceive Reality gets us to a full block, and we can hold on to the safety. And then just pass the turn. Alright, so basically the next time we hit him, it'll push him into his heal turn. Let's see. Sands of Time, Bowling Bash. So there's no point in doing... Like, once we push him under, unless it's lethal, there's no point in playing more cards. So probably just play the Bowling Bash. And that'll just put him under his halfway point. So next turn he'll heal himself up to half. So now we could just do...
Good to meditate.
I guess you could just Wave of the Hand. Well, we're not actually playing any blocks after that, are we? Well, we do actually want to block, so maybe...
We play Protect or Safety. I guess Protected more.
I guess Wave of the Hand, Protect, Meditate. That'll put him to 8, so we'll have 4 cards to play before we trip him over. So we'll probably try and send him over next turn.
Do the
Protect one to Meditate, yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't think it makes much difference. It's probably better to get the one that costs 1 out of our hand. Let's grab the 1 cost Protect there. And then maybe the Third Eye. We're just kind of like blocking while we wait for Divinity turns. Okay, so can we kill him this turn? No, we just have the Sands of Time. So we gotta wait for 1 more Divinity after this, which will be in next turn.
Next turn, yeah.
So I don't think we want to play anything right now. If we want to play anything, we could do the Third Eye to Scry. What's in our draw pile? Because we'd really like to just kill him next turn if at all possible. There is a Scrawl we'll be able to draw cards with. There's a Reach Heaven. We don't actually have a lot of attacks coming next turn. I think we just pass.
Okay.
We didn't draw like any attacks, so we can just do the Sands of Time. And then let's go ahead and trip him over to 12. So let's do Protect. Play the 2 cost Protect. Let's get it out of our hand. We have tons of energy this turn. We need to block 27. So
get 2 free defends.
Yeah, we'll take 3 if we do it that way. So probably do the Third Eye and then one of the defends. That way we full block and get a Scry off. Let's take the Reach Heaven, because we're about to go into Divinity again. we still take a little bit since we gave him more strength, but we're in no danger of dying here.
Yeah.
Okay, Reach Heaven costs 3, unfortunately, which I don't like. We could do a big Conjure Blade and just try and kill him next turn.
Gambler's Brew.
Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. Let's get rid of the... We don't want the Reach Heaven for 3, probably. Well, for 3 is just so much. Maybe we do need to keep it just because it's an attack, though. Let's get rid of... the Parasite, the Conjure Blade, the Eruption. Probably the Consecrate isn't really that useful either. It's only 15 damage. If you want to get spicy, we could get rid of the Safety or the 1-cost Protect and just like really try and go all in this turn. But I think maybe just drawing these 4 is fine. Not much more, unfortunately. Okay, so let's do...
You get a free Reach Heaven now, though. Swivel.
Yeah, might as well do that. It saves us an energy. And we're going to want to block some anyway. I guess Bowling Bash, Strike, and then can play like 2 of the Protects for a full block. And then he should be dying probably next turn when we're in Divinity again. We're in Divinity every turn. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, it takes like 10 turns essentially before you're not in Divinity.
You know, like, I'm not really sure why I'm surprised that we're not drawing attacks, considering we look like nothing but protects this entire run. But
sure,
it's still annoying. Well, we might as well just Empty Fists, because it's our best damage here.
Yeah, it's the only damage we have.
And then I guess just Meditate to get back into Calm. And I guess grab the Protects. We just have to draw, like, any attack. Sands of Time will do it.
Yeah,
Easy win.
we did it.
I'm just so baffled by this. Like, this deck wasn't really that great. It just didn't, like, nothing it was doing was super nutso. But we just, like, barely even got hit in the entire second half of the run because we just went into Divinity and did things. Watcher's just kind of like that sometimes, honestly.
Yeah.
Sad face.
I mean, it was a cool deck. I think
very interesting.
I think Divinity type stuff is definitely more interesting than the like Wrath Calm kind of thing. I guess those can be a little more exciting when you're like desperately trying to find a way back out of Wrath or whatever. I've been enjoying my Watcher runs quite a bit that go off into weird directions, like trying to combo a bunch of vaults or that sort of thing. I mean, I like when they go like really nuts with Deva form and you're trying to like find card draw to just play 100 cards a turn. Those are kind of cool. So like there's definitely cool Watcher decks out there that work on a different sort of thing. The ones where it's just like play Wrath and do large numbers of damage, those get a little repetitive, but the other ones I think are pretty cool.
Yeah.